I'm filming. Like I said, you can cut all me out, so I'm just talking the traditional way when you got cameras running. You say cameras rolling, actors ready, and action.
Yes, it's MegaMel, and I got the TD on cameraman tonight. As usual, we do a lot of hanging out here by the pool. We got the fires going. We usually have our pipes. We have either a sip of the Cincinnati juice or a little bit of that cerveza, and we keep our pipes ready. So we'll be doing that a little later. Some peanuts. It's a beautiful thing to work with. I can tell you that right now. So what I'm going to talk about, this is something very few people probably really know what they're doing on. It's complicated machinery. I just used this. It's a impact driver for screws. This is the good kind, of course. I like my Great Value. This is the Pittsburgh from Harbor Freight. But something around $8–10, and that's what it looks like. Beautiful tool. If you got some screws, which I just did on Sandy's bicycle motor, I could not get the Phillips screws out. And if you're not careful, you will twist the Phillips, the little cross hatch in the top of the screw. You'll just strip those right out. And now what are you going to do? Drill them out. This is made to prevent that. This is made to take out tight screws. It's an impact screwdriver. I'm going to explain how it works because there's some technique to it. When the principle of it is you take a pretty good hammer, you put that down on your screw and you whack it good. When you whack that thing, there's some cams inside of here. So when you whack it, the screwdriver itself, you're holding onto the handle, you're hitting it with the hammer, and the cams inside will cause the screwdriver to twist left or twist right. It can go either way. You can use it to tighten or you can use it to loosen. So that's critical. To figure that out, and by the way, they're usually a little dry when you get it. Squirt some oil, I don't care what kind, some kind of motor oil. Take it off your dipstick, doesn't matter. Drip some oil down in there. It's a MegaMel tip for you. Drip some oil down there so you can get some oil on your cams so they'll slide a little better. Then, to figure out which way it's wanting to go, get on top of that thing, get it against a solid surface, push down, and you will see a little movement, clockwise or counterclockwise. If it's not going the direction you want, for instance for me, counterclockwise, then you can twist that thing, I just did it, left or right, and that will put it in the opposite direction so that when you hit it, it might go clockwise, it might go counterclockwise. So get that right, and you can tell by pushing down on it enough that it starts to twist. It won't move much. It's not made to do 12 revolutions. This is just barely to loosen the screw. So now, once you've done that, here's your technique. I did it by myself, but I needed Trevor here to help me, but I was able to pull it off because I'm MegaMel. First of all, you want to preload it. See, there's some slack in there. Before that thing even starts to move, you got some slacks. So you want to get it tight down on the screw. Is this metal? Get it tight and then push, see that slack? That's what you got to take out. Take that out. Then as you get that slack out of it, twist it the way you're wanting it to go. See, what you're trying to do is when you hit it, you don't want any slack because you won't even loosen the screw. So you got to be torqued towards the way you're going. You got to have it pushed down so it's ready to turn, and do all that and then whack it carefully while holding down. I would suggest you get a friend to help you because it's hard to do all three of those actions by yourself. Of course I was able to do it. Why not? So that's it for now. Just a little mechanical tip for y'all. That's kind of a Texas talk. And that's MegaMel. I'm out of here.